Give me an insight check.
Insight check?
We were already told that she believes everything in the domain to be hers, and thus she believes
Oh,
it
yeah,
is
yeah,
not
yeah.
stealing.
Right. But I'm still going to make that demand of her. That's going to be a 16.
16. You notice her look. She glances at the stairs.
Oh, okay. I haven't used any movement yet. Can I go stand in front of the stairs?
Yeah.
I'll do that.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
That's it.
All right. Leo.
This will be interesting. I need an intelligence 13 saving throw.
5 on dice plus 6. She's got really good saves. Holy crap. That is an 11.
Oh, interesting. That's a fail. So this purple box is now, to her, she perceives that she is in the driest desert, and like her skin is just rapidly dehydrating. She is subject to phantasmal force.
Okay.
And takes. I don't know if she takes damage now. It says each round on your turn, the phantasm can deal d6 psychic damage.
It's your turn.
Well, I mean, I just cast it, so.
I know, but it's on your turn. It's your
Yeah, it's on your turn.
Okay, well then I will roll a d6. She takes 4 psychic damage, but she perceives it as fire.
Okay.
For whatever that means.
It means that like her mind, she would take double damage if she.
Yeah, she thinks it's fire, but it's actually psychic.
Right.
This happens if she is in the purple box or is within 5 feet of it.
Okay.
She gets a
she's currently
investigation.
sitting on her couch. You mofos just walked up in her living room and started attacking her.
She gets an investigation check on her turn to end the effect if she wants.
Okay.
Because it's an illusion. And then I'm going to...
Does it take an action?
Yes, that would be her action.
Okay.
Hold on just a second. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to do... Oh, I can't go that far. Hold on.
Sorry.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 25. I'm going to do that.
She is a medium creature, so she's not like large or anything.
Yeah.
Just so you guys understand that.
Yeah. I don't know where this nightshade is, though, so...
She's in this chair.
I might have run through
She
her.
does not look like she wants to participate in this fight at all.
Leonardo quickly says, "Oh, pardon me," very politely, as he runs through the room. And that's my action, or my turn.
Okay. Let's see. That is. It is now the quickly. They're basically the Lornlings. Oh, I guess they would be subjected to it as well.
They would get intelligence saving throws.
That's a pass and a pass.
Okay, so they don't take any damage.
Yeah. So, and they hop off of her shoulders, and this is actually probably good for you that you're fighting them in this small ass room because they're quicklings essentially, and they have 120 feet of movement.
Jesus Christ! What is with this module and everything has 90 billion movement?
They're gonna run over, and one of them is going to attack Leo. One of them is going to attack the familiar.
One of them is entering Belshan's threat range.
Uh-huh.
So therefore, Belshan's going to take a swing at him for a 15, or no, I'm sorry, a 19 to hit.
Ooh, that'll do it.
Uh, 11 points slashing damage with the halberd.
Oh,
It's
nice.
dead. Yeah, you just kill it. You just cleave it in one attack. Although this one is still going to go after your little fox friend.
No.
That is. I got to listen. I'm way behind on my personal familiar counter. You understand?
Turnabout is fair play.
That's a 10 to hit.
I do not know what the AC of a fox is.
It's probably higher than 10, I would assume.
I would think so, but
Yeah.
Sounds like the sort of thing it should be on your character.
Well, it's dead because I just crit.
Oh, okay.
Second attack was a crit.
Fine.
Plus 13.
That is a 1d4 plus 6 piercing damage. Quicklings are little bastards. Holy shit.
Oh, I love quicklings.
That's 9 damage. Yeah, that's a super fucking dead fox. Sorry. Okay. Well, they don't have that much hit points. All right. That's the end of my quickling's turn. It's Belshan's turn.
See if I
No, but-
can't repeat my performance here.
Okay. Go for it.
Another 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
That's only 8 points of slashing damage.
8 points. This is very bloodied, but not dead.
Give him the butt.
Okay.
That's another 19 to hit.
Can you do less than 2 points of damage?
No, I cannot.
Okay, then it's dead.
Is Belshan just Orson?
Yes.
He might.
He
Yeah,
might be.
like remember what I said last week? As far as like he was basically there copying Orson's notes.
There's more incompetent characters he could be cribbing notes from. At the end of your turn?
I'm gonna move back over here.
All right. Turvum is next when Belshan is done.
So to be clear, is this box? Can I step in it?
You see that there's nothing there.
Cool.
Only Bavlorna sees that as like a scalding desert.
You have to be in the box when the spell is cast to be affected by it.
So what I'm going to do is do 5, 10, 15. I'm going to run around in circles around her.
You can do Witter Shins in a spot in the same square.
This is more
Yeah, you
dramatic,
just- you-
though.
And then
You
drop
cute.
acting like I'm winding up my axe in my one hand with my shield in my other hand and take a swing.
Treble, what was your question about my spell?
Does it only affect like it's not an effect that like he will be subjected to by stepping into it?
No, only people in the space that failed the save even perceive it to exist.
Does an 18 hit?
18 does hit.
All right, and that is 10 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Not too bad. All right. Moving or staying put?
I'm staying put.
Uh,
Actually, I'm going to move to the other side, if only just to try and stay spread out, maybe just a little bit.
Bavlorna is sneezing up a storm and does not have the concentration to cast any of her awful, terrible spells on you. However, she still has her attacks. So, Bavlorna makes a... That's...
Is she attacking Torvum?
She is attacking Turvum. That is a 16
She's
to
rolling
hit.
that at disadvantage.
Okay. That's 16. Does a 16 hit Turvum?
No.
Okay. So the bite misses. Good for you.
She's trying to
And-
bite him? That's very bad manners.
I hope you call her out on that. I really do.
Let me just put it this way. She's got an engulf.
Oh, no.
Uh,
Oh, gross.
That's even worse manners.
and she's
Yeah.
going to use her Withering Ray with her multi-attack. And that's against Leonardo because he cast Friends on her. Does a 25 hit Leonardo?
Oh, that absolutely hits him. Don't be
Okay, I need
ridiculous.
1, 2, 3. Where's the other d6? 4 d6.
Oh, don't do that.
You're level 3, it's fine.
Yeah, I don't
Right.
have that many hit points.
That's not too bad. That's kind of low rolls. 7
Okay,
plus.
yeah, that's
no.
pretty-
7 plus. That's 10 points of necrotic damage
Okay.
as her Withering Ray reaches out against you.
Does that do anything other than damage?
No, it's just necrotic damage.
No, it just sounded like it should.
No, it sucks. Is this a concentration spell?
It It might be, actually. Yeah, it totally is. Hold on.
So roll your concentration
I took
check.
10 damage, was it?
Yeah, so DC
Pass.
10.
All right.
15.
DC 10 or half the damage, whichever's higher.
And
Oh,
that
it's
is the end
half
of
damage. Okay. Yeah.
or 10, whichever is higher. So
Yeah.
Bavlorna back to the top of the order with Mrs. Fitzbiggins always at the top of the list. I think you've rolled the highest at every time we've rolled.
No, I was the lowest against the hat. Leo, do you need
mattered most?
Do you need some hit points, my friend?
I have 21 total of damage 10.
So you have 11 left?
I have 11 left.
Yeah, I'm going to hit you with a level 1 Cure Wounds.
Okay.
That's going to be a D8 plus 3.
I think. Oh, by the way, at the end of her turn, she is no longer sneezing.
Go ahead and get 8 hit points back.
Great, thank you.
And I'm going to, as a bonus action, this is not a spell because I'm... Oh, actually... It's a class feature, but it's emulating a spell. Can I still use it?
Yeah. It's not a spell.
Okay. Well,
You know what you need? You need a turret.
it literally says I can use the feature to cast the Find Familiar spell. But yeah, I'll do that as a bonus action. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's as an action, so I cannot do that.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm going to just hang out in this square after healing my good friend Leonardo.
You know what you guys need? You need a defender turret.
I tell Turvum that I have one, but I can't. I can only have one totem at a time.
All right. That is. Where is your totem, by the way? The totem is incorporate. It can't be attacked, can it? I don't think it can.
Magically summon a spirit. Lasts for 1 minute. Yeah, it doesn't say whether it's a. Doesn't have hit points or anything. I don't think it can be attacked.
Okay, yeah, I don't think it can be attacked either. All right, so that is Leonardo. It's your turn.
While rotating counterclockwise in my space, I need a wisdom saving throw.
If we were
That
playing this
is
in person, I
an
would make
18.
you actually get up and rotate.
It's an 18.
Sorry. Okay, so my
No.
Fey presence. Oh wait, what?
It's a 16.
16. Okay, so my Fey presence to charm her for a turn does nothing.
Okay.
But because she started in the phantasmal field, she takes 2 psychic damage.
2 psychic damage.
And for some reason, nobody has noticed that Leonardo is carrying a short bow. He readies that, and that's his turn. I'm gonna stay here. No, I'm gonna move back a space.
It is. I don't have any Lornlings at the moment, so it's Belshan's turn.
Belshan moves Widdershins in his circle,
Okay.
and as a bonus action, he draws his thumb across a rune that is etched in his halberd, and as a bonus action, he gets large.
Large.
What?
Is the rune like a mushroom?
No.
Does it
Okay.
actually make the Mario noise?
If you wanted to in your Heart of Hearts Brickroad,
I
sure.
do.
Canon, the enlarge spell does sound like doodly doodly doodly.
Unless I lack the room to become large, in which my size does not change.
I will say that the ceiling in this place is tall enough for you to be large.
I have advantage on strength checks and saving throws, and I can crank some extra damage on top of my attacks. But I'm not going to do that, because I'm just going to dodge in place here, because I don't like the idea of her shooting lasers.
They're rays. They wither. Anyway, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, it's the end of my turn.
All right, Turvum, you're up.
Well, I am not afraid of lasers, and I'm going to hit this hag with my axe.
Okay.
I am not hitting this hag with my axe.
I use my reaction to let him roll that at advantage.
You don't have your totem out
I do.
or your thing.
I do.
Yeah, you do.
It's out for the full combat. It's out for a minute.
Oh, I thought the familiar needed to be out there for that.
No, those are two different things.
Does a 16 hit?
16 will hit.
Excellent. I'm kind of still hoping I crit so I can combine a smite with that, but that is 11 points of slashing
Welcome
damage.
to what I was chasing with Razu for that entire campaign.
Right?
11 points of slashing damage, and I continue to run around counterclockwise.
Uh-huh.
As I rotate the dice as well, apparently.
Whee!
Carry on.
All right. It is.
We just do this.
I missed it, but whatever. It is currently Bav Lorna's turn, and she is.
Oh no! The
Sorry
revealer.
about that.
Bav Lorna is going to use her action to create Lornlings. And when she uses her action, 2 Lornlings pop off. Like, they just kind of congeal from the blubber on her sides. They hop off in the turn, and they get to go immediately.
Is it like that gross
So what-
toad that like carries its eggs on its back and breaks out of their skin?
It's more
Exactly.
like splitting Gumby, like smaller Gumbies off of Gumby, like with clay, if that makes sense.
So what you're saying is if we do this like 793 more times, we'll win. just be
But
this
they
tiny
get to
little haggling.
immediately go as she commands them to.
So how does that interact with entering threat ranges for Polearm Master?
Well, they originate from here and go here, so I'll say go for it.
Bully.
But that other one is going to stab. It's going to make 3 dagger attacks on Turvum.
That's a crit on the one that it's coming up on me trying to throw hands.
Ow!
So that's a D10 plus D4 twice.
Okay, what's your D10?
12 damage.
That's enough for this one. He immediately is
Yeah.
you just knocking these Lornlings off left and right.
Skewering
So-
his tops off.
So now the
As you
Giant Might
squish
the
that
Giant
one.
Might the Giant Might class feature says that once during each of your turns, which means it probably wouldn't let me do it on a reaction, right? Once on each of your turns, one of your attacks with a weapon or an unarmed strike can deal an extra d6.
I would say that I would rule that as the same as sneak attack, to be honest.
Oh! I'll throw an
I-
extra d6 on top of that next time.
Let me see. Turvum, I have a what is this? It's a +8. It's 8. Yes. Turvum,
Please.
I have a 12 to hit.
Those are rolling
Won't
at
do it.
disadvantage against Turvum.
All 3 of them?
Unless you've dispelled protection from stuff.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Okay.
Action from stuff. Gotta love it.
So that's a that one is a 12 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. We have a 19 to hit. No, excuse me. Let me roll that one again. Yeah, so 19 to hit.
Yep.
Throw that crit away. And that's a 6 and a 6. 2 6s. So that's that was a 19 for that second one, and the third one is a 14.
Nope.
Okay, so that's 1 attack, which is a nasty little dagger attack. 1d4 plus 6. You take
6.
9 points. 9 points of piercing damage. These little a-holes the Brickroads used this against us several times, and they're always awful.
I've used them against you when you guys were in an ice dungeon.
Oh, is this in
The one with
Was this in
chasing
the
the keys.
Feywild?
Yeah, chasing the little assholes with the keys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you take 9 points of piercing damage, Turvum.
All right.
And that's
Ouch.
the end of.
You still have protection from stuff, or
I cast it on him, so they've got to damage me if they wanted to drop.
Yep, but he's also casted on you.
And I have protections from stuff on Mrs. Fitzbiggins, but it is
Right.
still up.
Excellent.
Okay.
All right, Mrs. Fitzbiggins, it's your turn. And just so everybody knows, they're now down here because they immediately it moves their. Any Lornlings now will act immediately after her.
okay.
So This is Fitzbiggins. It's all up to you.
It's 15 to get me to this square. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Turvum.
Okay.
Where's my D8 that I rolled? It's down here. Turvum, go ahead and take 7 hit points.
All right.
And then I'm going to step
Thank you kindly.
back to where I was, over here.
Mhm.
And that'll do it for me. Thank you.
Okay.
Am I next, Leonardo?
Leonardo? Leonardo with Turvum on deck.
I'm gonna pull out.
No, excuse me, Belshan on deck.
Leonardo's gonna pull out his short bow and aim at the hag
Okay.
because an intelligence save seems like it's not really in the cards. I only have a 9.
I'll use my reaction to let you roll that at advantage.
22.
That hits.
I don't know the damage on a short bow.
6.
D6.
Is it D6?
D6
Yeah, it
plus your dex mod.
All right. Hopefully we can wrap this up quickly.
6 points of damage, piercing damage.
6 points of damage.
Bad
Oops.
mortar. Oh, okay.
Oh no!
Bavlorna.
All the dice have shrunk.
Okay.
That's fine. I'm a halfling. I did 6 damage. I'm not moving. That's my turn.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. She takes psychic damage still.
She does. What's your
Yeah.
psych?
5.
Okay.
She still thinks she's in a desert for whatever that's worth.
Yeah, she's not worried about that just yet.
Yeah,
All right. Belshan, it's your turn.
not a bad turn.
Hang on, I'm putting up a counter for my own efficacy because giant mode lasts for 1 minute. So, yeah, I think I go ahead and do some.
Oh, and
do a
just,
little.
Go ahead.
No. Do my little Witterson's jig.
We'll say that
And,
Wittershinzing uses up your movement from now on.
Yeah. That's why I haven't been moving since I got to this spot. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take a swing at her this time. That's an 18 to hit
That'll hit.
for giant damage. 14 points slashing damage.
What is this?
That's my giant counter.
Okay, I saw it.
You said 14?
14 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And bonus action for the butt.
Okay.
That's a 15 to hit.
That just hits.
Looking at 4 points of I'm sorry, 7 points bludgeoning damage.
Okay. She
Actually,
is
wait a second.
bloodied.
Wait a second. Hang on, let me double check something real quick.
I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
Yeah, you know what? I will do this as well. I will. The rune on his weapon glows, and I'm gonna add an extra 2d6 fire damage on this as shackles of fire clasp on her.
Okay. Is there any other effects on this?
Yeah, she's going to. You make a strength saving throw, DC 12, or be restrained for 1 minute.
What kind of check?
Strength saving throw, yes.
Oh, that's a 16.
Okay, then she's still going to take this 10 points of fire damage though.
Ooh, boy.
So are you playing a fighter that's just basically a paladin?
I can only do that once a short rest.
Yeah, fair enough.
Are you going to I'm not gonna say anything because then you'll do it and then I'll be sad.
That's gonna end my turn there, yeah, because it was my action bonus action. Yep.
Half expected you to go action surge. Okay.
You know, I will do that next turn if it becomes necessary. But you're right, I should have done that.
Turvum.
All right, I'm going to ignore this little thing on me because the big hag needs to die. And continuing to run in counterclockwise circles, and an 18 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
We're smiting this bitch.
Yeah.
So
Ooh,
she
wow.
takes a 21 damage. 7 slashing.
Ooh,
14 radiant.
she's looking real rough, you guys. She's looking
Sure, she'd be dead
to
now.
she is looking to she looks like she's looking to she's looking around real nervous like.
And I'm going to use my sacred, one of my sacred oaths to. Where was that on my sheet? I'm giving myself 10 hit points.
All right, is that the end of your turn?
It is.
Bavlorna is going to disengage.
I'll have Sentinel.
Yep, she's going to disengage. Does she take damage at the start of her turn, or is it the start of yours?
It's the start of my turn, and she takes damage if she's within 5 feet of that purple box.
And she jumps out the window.
Okay, that's rude.
And she's gone.
Well,
The quickling melts into the ground.
and we didn't find
Yes.
the stag skull or any of our stuff.
I mean,
Oh,
we
you
haven't
still-
finished cleaning up the house. We still got to go upstairs.
Where's the eraser tool? I don't seem to have access to it.
It's up at the. It's in the underdraw.
I don't
Yeah,
have
a little
that. Oh, there it
pencil.
is. I do have that. Okay. I was looking for a pencil.
So just real quick, this is an aviary because we gotta wrap this up real quick.
Yeah.
This is the aviary. It is full of basically horror birds that are stitched together.
Oh,
Oh,
like
it's
down
check
at the
magic.
bottom.
Yeah.
Down at the bottom
Uh,
of this thing right here.
Yep.
What about
And
upstairs?
and upstairs, there are 2 rooms, one of which is locked, and this door right here is locked, and above the key, the doorknob is shaped like a frog.
Oh, look at that! Look at that frog-shaped key that I just picked up a little
Yeah.
while ago.
So B18, real quick while you're doing that, a ball of light bobs above the rafters, casting shadows over this room in which its owner's messy habits are on full display. Rumpled and moldering rugs share floor space with food scraps, stacks of dirty dishes, and tipped-over clay pots whose plants have long since died. A bed that occupies one corner of the room has a pile of straw in the place of a mattress. In the opposite corner stands a squat chest of drawers with a watering can resting upon it. The only other furnishing of note is a stocky wooden chest with a sturdy iron padlock.
Oh, we have the key to that chest.
You do not. You have the key to that door.
No, Turvum has the key to that chest.
Yeah, we have the X key.
Okay.
Let's look in my
check magic.
B19 to see if there is a key to this actually first before I just start smashing it.
You start.
You see, I do.
What are you
see-
checking?
Looking for a key before I start smashing locks on chests.
You don't see a key anywhere. Oh, yes, you do. Give me a. Give me a investigation check.
Can I help with that?
Yes.
And I rolled a 10.
I have 20.
Okay. Leonardo, in the dead plants in the corner of the room, you find a small iron key.
Got it. I go and open the chest.
In the chest, you find a 12-inch tall marionette. Its faces are on opposite sides of its head. One face is a moon, and the other is a sun.
Is it magical?
It is not magical, but it is a fine art piece worth 25 gold pieces.
I'll take it.
You find an unpunched ticket from the Witchlight Carnival signed by Isolde.
That name is familiar. I will take that too.
Brickroad
I can't
probably
remember.
recognizes that name.
Do I?
Not your character, you the person. That's the original owner of the Witchlight Carnival who is currently running the carnival in Ravenloft.
Are you sure they're the same carnival?
Yes. The elf Isolde, the Eladrin Isolde is the proprietor of the carnival in Ravenloft.
I mean, it's been many, many months since I've read that part of the Ravenloft book.
Listen, I expect you to have all that information in your head at all times. How
I
dare
mean,
you?
there's other reasons that I can't get into because it's spoilers for Ravenloft.
That's fine. 3 spells. You find 3 spell scrolls of Identify tied together with a loot string.
In that box too?
Yes, in that box.
I guess I'm the only one that can cast that. I'll take it.
Is Identify on the Warlock spell list?
You know, I don't actually think it is.
Bev, in this room, you
Anyway.
find this musty room looks like a miser's attic. Lying in tall heaps are discarded
It's
blankets, quilts, cushions, clothings of all shapes and sizes. Not to mention musical instruments, toys, dolls, jewelry boxes, flower vases, child-sized caskets, and broken furniture. Among the heaps of junk are a few oddities, including a stag skull hanging on one wall, a white porcelain jar with chicken legs standing on a table, a fancy helmet placed on the faceless head of a wooden mannequin, and a 5-foot-long bronze statue of a giant frog sitting in a corner, its mouth agape and filled with impenetrable darkness. A weak croaking sound calls your attention to a tiny, shriveled figure lying on the floor. It lets out one final gasp before dying.
No.
And it's one of Bavlorna's Lornlings. As you enter the door, a shape moves in the gloom, a dark humanoid figure lurking among the junk. It clutches a large spool of thread in one hand as it makes a mad dash for the door.
Where is
Stop
this happening?
him.
Sleep.
You just cast sleep. Okay.
I mean, to stop something, sure.
All right.
Oh, god damn
Oh.
it, they all.
After a minute passes, Belshan would revert to his normal size.
Really, 20 on 78? That's terrible.
Let me see. This creature has less than 20 hit points. It falls to the ground asleep and drops the spool of silver thread.
Leonardo points to the creature and says, "Should we restrain her? She'll be out for only a minute."
It's a shadow.
They will be out for only a minute. Oh, it's a shadow, so sorry.
Mhm.
When you corrected me, I assumed pronouns were wrong and not that it was incorporeal. I apologize.
Uh-huh. So, just real quick, the porcelain jar made of varnished white. We're gonna go real quick. Stag skull on the wall.
Grabbing that.
Yeah. Porcelain jar made of varnished white clay on a wooden table. The legs have been painted to look like the legs of a chicken.
Porcelain jar shaped like a chicken?
Is anybody going to open it? Yes or no?
Yes.
Inside the jar are 2 broken pieces of a wishbone. Touching the 2 pieces of the wishbone together, you hear Bavlorna's voice in her head saying, "Skabatha forgets the first creature she sees when she wakes up, although her memory of it returns each night when she sleeps. A creature forgotten by Skabatha in this manner is invisible to her," which I think you already knew, but
Yes.
there is a wooden mannequin in this corner over here that is wearing a magical helmet. And the frog statue, it's Turvum and Mrs. Fitzbiggins, right? Who know that
Yes.
Bavlorna has her. So the 2 of you immediately home in on this statue.
Mm-hmm.
Your item is in there.
Like in the statue, like we have to reach into its gaping maw.
I don't know.
You know how many times I've run Tomb of Horrors, Treble?
This is not Tomb of Horrors. Remember, this is D&D for theater kids.
Okay.
And I step in front of it. I'd like to pick up an object and touch it. first with it.
It's a bronze metal frog. With
One
a
of us is
mouth
going to
and-
have to reach into its gaping maw through which we can see only darkness.
Leonardo will do
More,
it.
more,
but
more than protect me, and I reach in there.
Your
I
limb
reach my hand
disappears.
out.
Your limb disappears into the darkness, and it feels as though your fingers are pushing through cold mud with eels swimming through it.
you say evil or eels?
Eels.
They're the same thing, really, right?
Yeah.
I would like to envision in my mind that I am grasping my ability for others to perceive my handwriting, and
Okay.
grab and then pull out.
You grab a hold of something and pull it out, and you pull out. A wand of some kind. Oh, come on. Page.
Books are hard.
You pull out a instrument. You pull out an instrument of scribing. You pull out a pen, and it is a magic pen. And as soon as you no, excuse me, it's a musical instrument, and you are compelled to play it.
And
When
I
you-
play it.
And when you put it up to your mouth for the first time and blow into it, we'll say it's a flute. Your handwriting is restored.
It's actually a violin. That's
Yeah.
just how he thinks the violin works.
The instrument of scribing then becomes a non-magical item.
Leonardo will hold up his book, and it is open to a sketch of Turvum, and he directs the dwarf to
and
do the honors.
I look, and it's like, and I look at my hands after I put the item down. I look at my hands, and it's like, and I graciously accept the notebook and the pen, and I write in, "Can you hear me now?"
Hello, world. Mrs. Fitzbiggins, do you reach into the...
Yeah, I'm going to reach into the frog and see if my sense of direction is in there.
Its mouth closes on you and you lose your hand.
Of
No,
course, yeah.
you pull out... After reaching through the cool mud and the eels and envisioning your lost sense of direction, you pull out an orb. It is an orb of direction. Holding it the first time, you feel your sense of direction coming back, and the orb becomes a non-magical item.
I immediately identify north.
It's that way.
Is she correct?
Yes.
Hey, that's right.
Congratulations. While
I-
all this is going on, Belshan is looking through all of the children's toys and stuff, trying to find where if his lion might be here.
Unfortunately, your lion is not here.
He looks
Leonardo,
really
Leonardo
sad.
knows that his sense of fashion is not here.
Right.
But he excitedly flips to a sketch of Mrs. Fitzbiggin where there's a compass rose in the corner and hands her a pen.
So,
my handwriting was never in question.
No, but you can write whatever you want to. I can't capture your sense of direction.
the four of you leisurely walk back through the rest of the
Cottage.
cottage. If you make your way down here, you will notice that just wandering around, you give Clapperclaw his skull back. He agrees to guide you on a balloon to the next area, and informs you that Mortgort has already gone to the village to procure one of the swamp gas balloons. Going down here and to wait for Mortgort with Clapperclaw, you notice that the giant lily pad is gone.
Mm-hmm.
And you board the balloon and go to the next area of Prismere.
Yeah,
And
Leonardo,
that's where we will stop it.
I'm gonna grade your sketch. It's a B+. Good work. Room
I do
for
feel
improvement.
like we still owe the Jackrabbit man. I think we still owe him like a good boxing of the ears.
How did
We
that
return-
dipshit like give all of us repeatedly? And then the big hag in the room like didn't even get out of her chair.
I'm amazed she failed her intelligence save.
Yeah, she has.
I was convinced that was like, oh, I'm trying to intelligence hag. Like that's not going to work.
Well, like
What'd you roll? 4?
Well, she can't. She has a major weakness that prevents her from casting any of her spells, and that stupid guy has like, oh, now you just can't see me, and I've got 70 feet of movement, and like a 20-foot vertical leap, like horizontal leap, which allows me to go around. Like, yeah, no, it's just a bullshit fight, is what that is. It's such a straight.
Yeah,
bullshit
you're supposed to lose that fight and get imprisoned in the magic.
No, you're not, because if you lose the fight, you go straight into the cottage and you miss the entire village of Downfall. There's an entire village outside with like a whole subplot where like there's like a frog king who like has recently usurped the previous frog king.
No,
and
we don't
then,
have time for all that.
Yeah, we don't have time for that. I was going to just have the village be abandoned, like they were fleeing by Vorna's wrath.
Yeah.
But like
But we did a death skip. We're speedrunning, remember?
right. That's exactly what it is.
Oh yeah, we did a dev skip. Just click through the wall.
That
Oh,
is
I
what
just realized
that is what they say happens. Like if he beats you, then they deposit you in the larder, I guess.
Well, excellent.
Yeah.
Good work. We almost
That was
got the hag.
delightful.
You did. You almost got her, but they flee. Like, yeah, they don't stay and fight if it looks like they're going to lose.
That's not important that we kill them. What's important is we get our stuff back.
Correct.
And I guess eventually free what's her face, Zyrilla.
Yeah,
Next,
she's more powerful. She can handle it.
So
Well,
now we have a
maybe.
flying cottage, and
no. The
someone's-
cottage does not fly.
Oh.
It's just
Cottage is
above.
mobile.
It's just
It's
on
on
top
stilts,
of a.
right?
Yeah, it's on the well. It sits on the well.
I thought it was a flying cottage.
No, but you were about to go to.
Oh, these dice suck.
These dice suck. But as
Yeah,
you guys
it's-
go across the thing, you
Hello,
go
Hither.
into thither.
Oh, I like this one a lot better.
Is there a moose serpent?
Uh,
Oh, no, that's
Landed,
us. Sorry.
false. Ah,
there is whatever the hell's going on there, and there's a totem thing going over here.
Looks like a dragon that has a little basket to carry people on his back. That's adorable.
well, I hope Little Oak is as polite as the Willows.
So next week we will start repairing the spirit tracks in this area.
You're gonna just like every time you exit a house, you immediately have to turn around and go back in again.
Oh no, that should have been my curse. I
Well,
can't walk through a door correctly on the first try.
all right, and that's all I have for you, gentlemen, this evening.
Okay, bye.
Kai,
Hooray.
bye.
Yay.
Bye.
It was
Cheers.
fun, but I gotta get going.
Yeah.
Bye.